Hello everybody, it's October 27th, 2011. Sorry I haven't been able to do many videos. I would really like to do a lot more, but things happening in personal life just aren't making that possible. Stresses with home life and work and everything just makes it difficult, but I have all intentions of continuing to try and put out informative videos for the people who enjoy watching them and maybe can learn something from them, from all the research that I do. And recently it's nice to see the rise in silver, which, you know, I did a video talking about the fall madness in the silver price, and I believe that that's upon us. Yet to be seen. We'll see what kind of madness we get here. I was saying that, you know, you think gold put on a good show this summer. Well, wait until you can see what silver can do. That could be underway. Could get real exciting in the silver price here. But today what I wanted to talk about was the deficit super committee. You remember over the summer we hit the debt ceiling, came within days of default, and you know, they came together and they solved everything and everything was fixed. Yeah, right. So part of the bill that was passed had a super committee to come up with I heard 1.2 and 1.5. I don't know exactly what it is. It doesn't matter. It's totally irrelevant anyhow. Talking about the type of deficits we have on a yearly basis, they're talking about coming up with $1.5 trillion in saving, you know, in deficit reduction over the next 10 years. What the hell's the point of that when we got 1.5 trillion a year that we're spending beyond, you know, what we're bringing in as a country? You know, instead of $33 trillion national debt, they're going to make it a $31 trillion national debt. What a joke. It's so much goes on in Washington is such a joke. It's not in our interest. Anyhow, I wanted to talk about that super committee. So, you know, the Republicans got this plan. They're going to start cutting Medicare over the next 10 years, and then the Democrats have their plan to, you know, raise taxes by 1.2 trillion and have some spending cuts to the tune of the same amount, 1.2 trillion. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all just a waste of time. You know, if they really wanted to do something for us, they'd invite someone like Hugo Salinas Price to one of their meetings and tell them how to get a silver coin back into circulation for the people, so they can start saving in something that has intrinsic value in a preparation of a dollar collapse. We're gonna have a dollar collapse no matter what, and you know, wasting time on trying to reduce, you know, a couple $trillion when we're probably gonna be adding another 15 trillion in debt. It's totally ridiculous. Then I came across this article where they're talking about doing away with the $1 bill and instituting a $1 coin and making us use it. Supposedly they got all these coins that aren't being used, and you know, they can save 5.6 billion with a B over the next 10 years. What is that? That's nothing. I don't even know why they're even discussing that. You know, it costs 3 cents to print up a dollar bill and 15 cents to print up a dollar coin. But because the coin will last 30 years and the bills only last 10 on average, you know, we're going to be saving in the long run. What a total waste of time to even be considering something like that. They need to be talking about getting the silver coin back in there so we can actually save in something of value rather than saving this. They probably make the coin out of zinc or something. You know, it's not going to even have any value. What's the point of even having a coin like that? You know, what's being done in Washington by our elected officials is not in yours and mine's best interest. They're just, I'm sure they got some grand plan, but doesn't have our best interest at heart. So I recommend taking Mark Faber's suggestion and becoming your own central bank. If the people who govern us can't come up with ideas that actually are in our benefit, as we're coming up on a dollar collapse at some point, by the way, the dollar's like at 75 on the index. It's just a little bit above its all-time lowest price ever on the dollar index. When if it goes below that, watch out below. It could just start dropping real fast at that point. So that's yet to be seen. We'll have to wait and see what happens to the dollar. But as silver and gold are rising again, the dollar's coming under a lot of pressure. So the people who govern us are not going to be doing anything in our favor at all. We need to become our own little central bank, and that's why my savings is in silver, as I'm sure a lot of the other people watching this channel. And you have to save in something that actually has value. We need to. I've heard talk recently about at the Occupy Wall Street talking about ending the Fed. Well, if ending the Fed, I totally agree we need to end the Fed. They're at the base of all our problems, the whole crisis that we're having, that we had in 08. But it can't happen overnight. That's why I believe in what Hugo Salinas Price is trying to do by institute a silver coin as currency. That'll be accepted as currency, which would be real, which makes sense. You have real money as being your currency, not some paper money that has no value and that always collapses. 100% of the time throughout history, paper money always collapses. Well, get ready for the US dollar to collapse at some point. And that's why, we need to institute a silver coin that can run along the fiat funny money. Not just going to be able to end the Fed overnight. So you have real money run along fiat money, and then, you can get rid of the fiat money at some point when you get rid of the Fed. But people need to start thinking in terms of weights. That's why in Mexico they have a peso. Peso means weight. And things were, how much weight for this or that? How much weight are you going to give me in precious metal for my car? Or how much weight for my donkey? How much weight of something? People need to stop thinking about terms of dollars, which has gone down 97% in value over the last 100 years, and need to start thinking in terms of weight again. So we need to have a coin that just says 1 ounce on it, that doesn't have $1 on it or any dollar amount on it, just an ounce coin that can go up and down as the paper money continues to be depreciated. That ounce coin can rise in the fiat that you're using. So everyone around the world's on fiat money, so they should all have the option of saving in something of intrinsic value, but that's not in the plan. Well, it needs to be in the plan, and somehow we need to get it in the plan.